Yeah, the vibe's been great, amazing, because the grandeur that you can expect from Ekta Ma'am's show is definitely heart-touching. Hi, this is Zain Imam, and you're watching me on PeepingMoon.com.
Hello everyone, welcome to PeepingMoon.com. I'm Rashita Sahni, and today joining me for a super interesting conversation is Zain Imam, who's all set to impress us all in Bekaboo. Hi Zain, how have you been?
I am doing great, and you?
Fantastic as well. In fact, this the promo of Bekaboo has left
Yeah.
everyone very intrigued.
Is it?
Uh, Honestly, there is like if you go through the comments on the
Yeah.
page of Colors, there are like people who are waiting to watch the show now. But how did you go on board? Because it's like a fantasy fiction drama, and Ekta Kapoor aces this genre. Colors have had some successful shows in the past.
Yes. Not some, but a lot. I think the queen of television is back now with Bekaboo, and Ekta ma'am, as they say, she just rules the TV when it comes to making fantasy shows or otherwise as well. But when I was on a break from television, and when Ekta ma'am and the channel wanted me, they called me that they were considering you for this. I was like, I couldn't say no to Ekta ma'am, but I would want to, because since I was on a break, though, I wanted to hear the story and what is the character all about. Then I was like, I can only be back on television on one condition, that I'm gonna be giving you a special appearance, and yeah, they agreed. And since the terms were all good, I was like, let's go ahead. And since this is the first fantasy show that I'm doing, मैंने कभी किया नहीं है ऐसा, so I was more than excited कि चलो ठीक है, करते हैं. Let's see how it turns out.
Fantastic. But what about your special appearance excited you so much that, despite being on a sort of a break from TV, you said that I'll get on board?
See, special appearance if the show, if the character demands you to, start the show, and the show revolves around you in the initial episodes. Then why not? I felt since I heard this story, I felt that it's gonna do good to me. And since this story initially revolves around me and Shivangi, and then how Aisha and Charlene takes it over. So I was like, let's give it a shot. And since this was my first experience in the fantasy world, I was like, different kind of dialogues that we're saying, and some great VFX. So I was like, देखते हैं कैसा होता है, कैसा रहता है. So हर एक चीज़ एक experience होती है. So I just counted that.
Perfect. But we do hear that every character in the show is very unique, has a
Yeah.
storyline of his or her own. And we do believe that's because that's what we have been seeing in Ekta Kapoor's shows.
Yes.
Every character is very important to the storyline.
It is.
We don't know much about your character, and we don't want to give out much as well.
Yeah,
But
please do
without
not.
spoiling the suspense, if you
Yeah.
could talk a little about your own character.
See, so basically, I'm playing a Rakshas, one of the three brothers. I'm the eldest one, and how the story unfolds, and gradually the Pari comes into his life, and they she comes with a different motive of stopping us to rule the entire earth. We as Rakshas are trying to get that the Astra. Our Baba is trying to do like a, what do you call it, job, wherein we get this Astra, and we can probably rule the world, and we would never die. And she, being from the Pari Log, she's just trying to stop us, and how the story revolves, and they two fall in love, and gradually what's the twists and turns you'll get to see. It's not like a typical love story, but there's a twist to it, because she's got a motive behind it, and how she comes into the life, and then how he gets mad on her, and she since she has to fulfill her mother's dreams, and उसके क्या क्या motive हैं, she unveils lately. And then how this Rakshas, इसको गुस्सा आता है later, and उसके बाद क्या होता है फिर मैं वो नहीं बताऊंगा, but yeah, in brief.
Definitely. But lastly, of course, when we see multi-starrers with actors who are so talented, and we have seen them in the past do amazing work, how is the vibe on set? Because I just asked this question to Shivangi, and she was like, it was great.
Yeah, the vibe's been great, amazing, because the grandeur that you can expect from Ekta Ma'am's show is definitely heart-touching, because not every producer can, go about this show initially in a very grand concept. and obviously Colors is there, so I'm sure that they'll be promoting the show well, and I just hope that the show turns out good for the fans and for us, for all.
I am definitely sure about that one because fans are already excited. But all the very best for Bekaboo and looking forward to watching you on this show.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. We'll just need a quick bite of
Yeah.
your name and
Yeah.
you're watching me on PeepingMoon.